Vietnam Veterans Memorial, also known as the Wall, is a memorial that honors those individuals who made the ultimate sacrifice during the Vietnam War. We have people who are leaving tangible evidence of their visit to that memorial. We have about 100,000 objects in this collection. All the human emotions are reflected. This collection is being curated by the public, so it's completely different from many other museum collections that have come before. The Vietnam Veterans Memorial Collection is it's a collection of objects that have been left at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. These objects are being taken care of in perpetuity by the National Park Service. It's not public. How we try to share the collection is by means of loan exhibitions. The collection is not censored with the exception of live plant matter and foodstuffs. Everything is kept. So it's a wide range of objects. There are things that I consider as being just as precious as silver and gold. We had a motorcycle that was left. The instructions are that the bike is never to be sat on until the last POW MIA is accounted for. There's a karate medal. It's not unusual for people to leave photographs. Most of the three-dimensional objects in this collection are left anonymously, or it's more of just a direct communication between the donor and the recipient. There are a lot of those type of notes here where the donor is talking directly to the recipient. Several times a day, the National Park Service rangers will retrieve the objects that have been left at the wall. In time, these objects will be processed. And by processed, we mean that they would be placed in a special room, the processing room, and people will go through these objects and will start putting them in the computer, describing these objects, putting them in special bags, putting them in containers, making note of what containers these objects are in. I basically do a lot of identification. I try to keep my distance from this collection. VFW, Veterans of Foreign War. I served the United States Army 1st Infantry Division in Vietnam. Sometimes there are things that come in and you're drawn back. I try not to have any emotions. I look at this as not being a National Park Service collection. This is not the Dury Felton collection. This is the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Collection. This is a sacred trust. As part of that trust, it is our responsibility to take care of these objects. I can only imagine, if I may be presumptuous, that people have some idea that these objects are being taken care of. They must seem comfortable with leaving these objects and the care they're receiving, else they would not have continued this tradition.